And we are live.
Just win the race. Just win the race.
Just win the race.
He's cheating. He's cheating.
I like it whenever that YouTube poop creator does like, Tails, shut up.
It sounds so crisp and clear. It's only a matter of time until that hedgehog's mine.
It's only a matter of time until that hedgehog's mine.
That is so fucked. You can do that voice so perfectly. It's freaking me out.
It's like he's really here in the room stealing the race with us.
I'm
It
scared.
is.
Everything is scary.
I'm scared of everything.
Hi, chat.
Hello, chat. Cotton candy ace?
That's not cool, man. That's mine.
The burger explained.
Dinner ending explained.
Dinner.
Hello, chat. How are
My
you doing this
yummy.
evening?
Hashtag gourmet meals.
My meals.
I really like your belly profit tag on your stream. It's tasteful.
It's important. We talked about that on stream. There's a biblical citation for the belly prophets. Go watch my other VODs if you want to see that.
I'm not doing that.
Do it now.
I'm not doing
Okay,
that.
I'll get started. I'll watch them on 2 different screens so candy counts as one view.
I'll turn
And
the volume all
one
the
of them
way
on 6
up.
times speed. Mm-hmm. And then saturate the other one, and then turn the other one completely black.
Make it pink. I wish CT would let their belly demon do the talking one of these streams. I've been trying. The motherfucker's been quiet.
I talk plenty.
Hi, food hogs. That's possible.
It's possible that there is a food hog.
Is Watch Mojo still going? No, I'm just playing Win the Race. We need more lists.
WatchMojo.com. Top 100 meals you can't eat.
Garden Snail 809 says, meow. Of all
Says what?
former members of Channel Awesome, which of them is the Ba'alat Ob? Probably Todd in the Shadows. It seems like a shadowy thing to do.
What is Bala'at Ob?
In the Bible.
Balatro!
Balatro! Balatro!
Balatro!
Balatro! In the Bible, I forget which king of Judea it is, but he's like, fuck, the armies are gonna take over Judea from me. I gotta go figure out what to do. And he finds a witch, but it's like a type of ancient Judean witch called an Ob. So he's like, Ob, I need you to summon the ghost of a Jewish patriarch. And she's like, aren't you the fucking king? He's like, yes, do it. You made my shit illegal. That's against Jewish law to do that shit. And he's like, I don't care. I'm the king. Do it anyway. And she's like, okay. And so she conjures up the ghost of the prophet Samuel. And Samuel's like, dude, what are you doing? This is against Jewish law. Like, it works. And then he's like, dude, stop.
I'm gonna tell the teacher on you.
It's one of my favorite, like, parts of the Bible, because it's like, yeah, magic is real. You're just not allowed to do it, and it makes God really mad. Necromancy is definitely... Oh, and the best part of it is that the Ob of Endor is, like, scared of it. Like, they summon the ghost of the prophet Samuel, and he's like, why have you summoned me? Put me back. And she's like, what the fuck is that? It's never worked like that before.
I don't know what that is. That's scary.
It's
What does
literally
that have
that.
to do with Todd in the shadows?
I don't know. I'm just naming a guy. I'm telling God.
If you like died and got summoned back from death in like 100 years, would you be mad or like what's your first thought? What if they try to show you like the year 3000's equivalent of an iPhone? Are you gonna be mad? I would be mad.
Not this shit again.
I'd be like, it's like you're just gonna put me back after you see this shit. You're not gonna like give me a body or anything. Like that'd be. I think that would be cool. But if you're just gonna
Okay.
like send me back to heaven or whatever, like, nah, I want to
Say-
hang
say-
out again.
Yeah, they give you a body. They give you a death engine to pilot. Okay, are you still mad?
Not really. I mean, am I
Okay, I
allowed
would
to
be
like?
mad.
Am I allowed to like wander around and shit? Can I feel pain?
I guess so. You can probably feel pain. I would like. It's just gonna be like the Cheeto peasants shit, though, right? All the time, they're just gonna be showing you the horrors of the modern world. That's
Yeah,
all
I'd ask
anyone
what kind
does.
of new racism they invented.
It's against purple.
Like orcs or something, right?
It's against purple. There's purple orcs now.
And
There's-
people are
I would
racist
try
against
and
them.
figure out how the purple orcs
No.
happened.
The purple orcs are racist against humans.
I would try and smuggle a purple orc back to our time.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That is a
Yeah.
good idea. Yeah.
And then watch what he would do. And now the joke's on him.
Oh, he would eat a Cheeto and explode.
Yeah, people would be
I
like,
bet peasant food would fucking kill me.
I think it'd be fine. Although, I was recently reading a thing about the medieval era, and like one of the things that you could get a job doing, it was like kind of being a chef, kind of being a butcher. The idea being that you bring these guys, they're like all along the street in the food markets. You like bring them a dead chicken and they'll like prepare it and then cut it into sausages for you. And they were infamously like sketchy because you could bring the meat and then they would hand you back a sausage that's like half cut with like rotten shit and sawdust or whatever. And so there were a lot of medieval laws saying like, if you do this, we get to kill you.
Bring that back.
I only know of one culture who washed their hands in that time, and that was Jews, and they didn't really like those people. So I just kind of view all the food from that age as like botulism generators.
Oh yeah, well, and medieval French people were like, you guys wash your hands, you're gay.
Yeah.
Like,
They're still like that.
they are. It's fucking wild.
They're still medieval.
I was reading a thing the other day that apparently the guy who invented, like, what is it, sterilizing the instruments before surgery, like, people, like, harassed him until he...
They hated his ass.
Yeah, well, because they were, like, most doctors were, like, well-born, noble people, and the idea that they should wash their hands before they touch poor people because they might be dirty and get a poor person dirty was, like, deeply insulting to them.
Yeah, they wanted to kill his ass.
Speaking of food, speaking of
Yum.
Speaking of killing his ass,
speaking of killing his ass with food, I think it's time to play a game. What do you guys think?
what's the game?
It's called
Take
Food
a
Guesser.
Uh
guess.
oh.
Food.
Game.
You know, that would have been funnier if you hadn't said that. You know, this is going in your performance review.
Who, mine?
Yeah, sure. Okay. If you're
Aw,
volunteering.
crap. I wasn't. Now I'm in trouble.
It'd be funny if that's how performance reviews worked. All right, we gotta give someone a performance review. Who? Raise your hand. No one does.
It's
Oh,
a
damn
raffle.
it.
They just have they have a bunch of them. Who wants the first one?
Well, someone's gotta do it. You guys ready?
Yeah.
I got Google Maps open. I'm ready to go.
All right.
Google
all right.
Maps.
Speaking of, let me open a Google Maps. Just
Oh,
I gotta
God.
say, playing this and like trying to remember where all the countries are is making my geography better.
it is.
Yeah,
it's also making my geography better.
I should preface this. I'm gonna get a solid 0 out of 100 on this quiz. I don't know food. I don't know places.
Oh, look at this.
CT probably knows the most, and I'm in the middle.
Lamb or beef, pita bread, yogurt, tomato sauce, butter, paprika, green peppers, tomatoes, parsley, garlic, sumac. This dish features thinly sliced, vertical rotisserie cooked lamb. Okay, so we're in the Middle East or the Mediterranean somewhere. Or beef served atop a bread of pita bread pieces. It's generously topped with a rich tomato sauce and melted butter, offering a savory and satisfying flavor, typically garnished with a dollop of yogurt. This indulgence combines tender meat with complementary tangy and buttery notes, making it a delicious and hearty meal for any occasion.
I'm thinking like turkey?
I'm
Yeah.
guessing Greece.
Turkey or Greece? I went more Eastern with turkey. That's what we like to see.
Wow.
That's what we like to see.
Iskender kebab is a well-known Turkish dish named for its creator, who lived in the late 19th century in Bursa, Turkey. The dish is a variant of the doner kebab, which involves the vertical roasting of meat.
That's
There
what
you
I was
go.
thinking.
Yup. Ooh, my wet.
Warning,
Oh my
do
God.
not watch this stream while hungry.
Yup. Cold noodles,
When we
sliced
get-
beef broth, kimchi, boiled egg, cucumber, radish, optional pickled mustard greens, optional apple slices, and optional sesame seeds. Interesting.
Kimchi says Korea. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure, right?
No. Okay. We might. I
Okay.
think we're in Japan.
China.
Because for me, it's the buckwheat noodles.
Uh,
Beppu It's a cold
Oh.
dish originating from Beppu, a city located in the Oita Prefecture on the islands of Kyushu, Japan. The dish has its roots in Korean cold noodles known as
So that should count, right?
yeah.
Yeah, because the seeds were throwing me off. I was gonna guess Japan, but the local Japanese places serve this except for the little seeds in it.
Yeah.
Right. If you throw seeds at Jame, they forget everything they know.
I didn't want to get it wrong. I don't know what this is.
Whoa, that's alive.
This looks AI generated.
That's a breathing
It does.
heap.
Or is it AI?
Oh. Bread?
What is
Ham.
linguicha?
I think that's like linguiça sausage
Oh.
or linguiça sausage. Fresh sausage, steak, cheese, beer, tomato, white wine, onions, garlic, olive oil, butter, flour, chicken stock, piri piri sauce, optional cognac, bay leaf. Okay, those are very French ingredients.
Yeah. It's
Jesus.
either French or it's French colonized.
I think this is America because I think this is Cajun food. I think we're in the Caribbean somewhere.
I don't think so.
Cold. Damn. Okay.
Mm-mm. No, I don't think we would accept a heap like that
Heap.
without like at least a bun or
Those are
something on
French
it.
fries,
you know?
though. Wait.
Those are
wait.
French fries.
Yeah,
I'm
but
guessing
look,
Canada.
Look.
We have Portuguese text. We have
E.
Portuguese text.
Portugal. Portugal.
Did I not tell you it was French colonized?
Fuck it. There are French influences in Brazil. They have plenty of French food.
Try
Clearly you're
Portugal.
wrong.
Try what?
Portugal.
Try Portugal?
It's either
Yeah.
French colonized or it's French.
Hey,
I did
Jamie
it.
got
Ah.
it. Jamie did it. Jamie victory forever.
That's my 1 point.
The name Francesina translates to little French,
No.
French girl.
Aw.
so it's French inspired. That's so cute.
Imagine being a French woman traveling to Portugal and being like, "Yeah, check this wet slop cube is what we think of the French."
The preparation of Francesina involves grilling or toasting the sandwich, then pouring the hot sauce over it, scroll back down, which helps to melt the cheese. So it's just hot sauce and cheese on top of a sandwich? A wet sandwich you're serving me?
That it feels spiritually American.
They're calling it the yummy yucky.
Both yummy and yucky. It's sprouting.
It's gonna hatch.
They call it the yummy yucky.
Fuck my berry. The chat
That
is saying
thing
this is a
is-
Jame meal.
Yeah, well,
I
any
would.
berries, that's an easy one.
I would invent this and eat it.
This looks like the alien egg pod from H.R. Geiger's Alien.
That's also why I like it.
Fruit,
know.
sugar, cream, lemon juice, vanilla extract, mint leaves. To make this dish, start by pureeing your choice of soft fruits such as berries or rhubarb. Mixing with sugar to taste. Whip heavy cream until stiff peaks form. Gently fold the fruit puree into whipped cream until just combined. Spoon the mixture into a serving glass and chill in the refrigerator for at least an hour. Serve cold.
Fuck, I've had this before, but I can't fucking remember where.
It's like fruit meringue.
Yeah. It's almost a parfait.
I'm gonna guess Britain. A berry in cream sounds very British to me.
They like their Jell-O, is what I would think.
Yeah, they like their jams.
The British don't eat this good, but look at that dry-ass cracker next to the parfait right here.
This does feel like a colonizer meal.
Wow!
Fruitful!
You're a
Fruitful!
fucking
This is a James-ass meal!
fruitful, you dumbass.
I told you, that was some dry bread.
Fruitful is a traditional British dessert that typically features pureed fruit mixed with sweetened cream or custard. Its origins can be traced back to the 15th century. The earliest known reference to fool as a dessert appears in a 1598 book where it is mentioned as fool. The name's exact etymology is unclear, but some theories suggest it could be derived from the French word fouler, meaning to press or that's what I said, to crush, which relates to the method of preparing the fruit. So this is fruit cruelty.
Yay!
Waiter, another fruit cruelty, please.
Harm the berry for me, please.
And waiter, harm the berry for me. Darling, please, harm the berries once more.
That's a Maddie-ass line! I was gonna say that's like a euphemism for jacking off, but Maddie would say that too. Darling, don't come in! I'm hurting the berry!
Darling, help! I was hurting the berries and something went wrong. You okay in there, buddy? I've produced a bit of a fruit fool.
I've got stiff peaks, darling!
Incredibly loud metallic crunching noise. Oh!
Clang, clang, clang. Ooh.
Huh.
Rice, salt, hot water, kinako, soy sauce, sugar, miso, sesame oil. These are all Japanese-looking ingredients, but I have never seen this in Japanese cuisine before.
I get what people with tribophobia are on about now, because that is a bunch of souls screaming in pain.
Okay,
in the middle of that bowl.
This does look like a ritual site. Two, it's gotta be somewhere where there's like water, right? This is a this is a meal. No, listen. This is a meal you would prepare on like a shoreline, right?
Yeah, this is definitely like beach barbecue pit meal.
Exactly, it's beach barbecue. Yeah, the whole world has water. CT knew what I was talking about.
This is definitely from somewhere that has water.
CT saw my vision.
Okay. Traditional dish from the Akita prefecture in Japan. It is made by mashing cooked rice and forming it into cylindrical shapes around skewers before grilling them. The grilled rice cakes are then eaten with miso soup and dipped in soy sauce. That sounds wonderful.
That sounds yummy.
I do respect how much Japanese cuisine loves to mash up rice and make it into fun shapes.
Every culture kind of has some version of that where it's like, let's just take our staple crop and mash it up into a paste.
And it's so good. It's so good every time.
Exactly. Gastronomical genius. Shall we play again?
Sure.
After about an hour, I want to take you guys to Scrandle City.
Oh, fuck yeah. I can do Scrandle.
These are grubs.
Paste maxing. Graham flour, yogurt, turmeric powder, ginger paste, green chili paste, salt, oil, mustard seeds, sesame seeds, curry leaves, coriander leaves, and grated coconut.
Wait, look at the one in the middle. The two dots on the front of
It's
it.
his
make it look
eyes.
like
That's what I was seeing.
Yeah, it's like a happy.
It's like
singing
Holly's
slug.
emote.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's Holly Ooey. Chat, if you have Holly Ooey, post it.
Please post fucking Ooey. I don't have access to it anymore, and I need to see him.
Wait. I think I have it.
Please! Yes!
Yeah!
Somebody has it!
Let's go!
It's 1-to-1!
Okay, I think this is from India.
Who the fuck is eating Ooey?
Stop it!
That looks really yummy, though.
It does. It looks very flavorful.
Oh, they're like crepes almost.
Yeah. They're like chickpea flour crepes. That sounds
Oh,
delightful.
that sounds so good. I fuck with anything chickpea. Okay,
Yup.
well,
My fried bits. Flour, sugar, water, bananas, sweet potatoes, corn, shredded coconut, and salt.
Now
it's
that
definitely the
sounds-
shredded coconut getting brown, but I didn't. How racist is it to say that these look like a bunch of bugs?
I was gonna
Depends
say
on where it's
these,
from.
these sound yummy, but visually they look like if you cooked up the Half-Life jibs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like someone
It's the
exploded
little
into
brown
these, then
parts
you cooked
sticking
them.
out that's fucking with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're delicious.
You know what?
No hate.
I bet those little brown bits are fried coconut shavings, and that's why they're a
That's
different
what I
color.
just
Yeah.
said. Yeah.
I feel like this is also British because the ingredient list is kind of bland except for bananas, which the British did have because they stole them.
No,
I don't know the British for a lot of coconut dishes,
Yeah,
though.
coconut's way too flavorful for the English. I think we're in the Philippines somewhere.
True.
Also, the description has ethnic diversity in it, which is
Where?
the dish is a
right.
popular street food delight, often enjoyed in a region known
I-
for
I
its rich
see it, I see
tapestry of cultures, ethnic diversity, etc., and tropical climate. Which that could be anywhere because it's just from someplace with water.
Hey,
Philippines is a good guess.
Okay, so it's either Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, or Australia.
It's bananas, so it's not Africa.
I'll try Australia. Jim put.
Oh,
I've never heard of that.
Thailand? I don't know.
Borders to. Okay.
Oh, Cambodia, Laos. One of those. Let's see. Probably it could be either. The compass is not helping. Helping.
Cambodia. Fuck.
Wait, it can't be Laos. It's got to be Myanmar.
It's always Oceania and
Man.
Southeast Asia that trips me up.
How fucking often does Brunei? Oh, that shit pisses me off. You can't even see it when you scroll all the way out on the map. Oh, my checkerboard of delights.
My little delight. Heavy cream, eggs, sugar, vanilla extract, optional chocolate fruit, nuts, liqueurs.
Heavy cream is so good. This looks exactly like a dish that would have heavy cream as the first ingredient. Like you let that out of the little bowl you make it into a mold from, like the little ramekin, and it just onto the plate.
Yes, Concrete After Rain, I saw your message. If you were McMansion rich and obligated by some esoteric law to build a massive funeral complex holding yourself and Meat Planet for the benefit of the local economy, what shape would it be? It'd be shaped like Drake's head. You guys have seen that post about the theoretical
Yes!
Drake necropolis?
Round like a record.
One for each of Drake's records.
We should totally do the Drake necropolis. We should have a miniature replica of the Drake necropolis.
Yup.
Jamie, you could play your Warhammer games in the Drake necropolis.
I don't want to go in the Drake Necropolis. Why are you making me go in the Drake Necropolis?
Somebody's got to do it.
Ah, fuck.
This could be from literally anywhere.
Yeah, it could be anything. I mean,
It's ice cream.
optional chocolate, fruit, nuts, liqueurs. What uses a lot of
Oh,
liqueurs?
all
in
right.
their Yep.
It's not Freddo, but it's semi-Freddo.
Another term to be used by Maddie when doing anything sexual. Darling, I've got a semi-Freddo.
You have a what? I'm scared.
Gestures down vaguely to the Ken doll situation. This is definitely Italian to me. Italians love their frozen desserts.
Yeah,
And I respect that.
It looks pretty good. I'd eat this.
It's the crisscross of sauce. That's what does it. It looks like an incantation.
Whipping
I've eaten
eggs
this
and
before.
sugar to create a foamy mixture
Ice
and then
cream.
fold it into whipped cream. Oh, so it's like almost a
ice
mayonnaise
cream.
that you then fold into whipped cream. Cool. I'm down. Oh,
Beef innards, bile. First two ingredients. Yum yum.
beef innards, bile, onion, ginger, water, salt, fish sauce, black pepper, green chili, radish, bitter gourd, vinegar, lemon juice.
And tamarind in the description under it.
All right, so we're in
Now-
Southeast Asia.
If they hadn't phrased it as bile, I would already be eating this. So
That does look good as fuck.
it
Yup.
looks really yummy. Just go ahead and change that name for marketing purposes, and I'm already eating this.
Yeah, make it a humor or something, and then I'll eat it.
Let's try.
Like you open a pack of M&Ms and you eat a couple, and then you look on the back at the ingredients list, and the first ingredient has been replaced from like palm oil or whatever the fuck it is to like red humor. What do you do?
Ooh.
Oh no, CT!
You don't need that. You
I
don't
do.
need that.
You're putting it in a bad light.
Okay. Remember, there were a lot of like strange, tasty-looking meat dishes from Laos. I remember that from a lot of our previous games.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna guess
that's
Laos.
a good guess. Where does tamarind come from?
That's Southeast Asia. Although I associate it
Well,
with
yeah.
Indian cuisine. Although there's a lot of tamarind in South and Middle America.
I've never had it, so I'm struggling to remember what it even looks like. And I'm not going to Google it because that's cheating.
It's very yellow.
I knew that. No, I didn't. My guess was orange. What am I thinking of? The persimmon? Am I thinking of persimmon?
You wondered why it looked
Maybe.
crunchy and then realized you're watching in 140p. I mean, this is not going to be a visually dazzling stream, my friend.
You can go ahead and put it back in 140p. You're not missing a whole lot. If something looks gross to us, we're going to recoil to it audibly, basically. Yeah, I'm at a loss. Radish?
Let me
Huh.
try in Indonesia here.
I don't know a lot of Southeast Asian foods that used, well, unfermented radish.
Yeah. I've literally never heard of a dish using bile before.
Could it be Scottish?
This isn't like a survival meal because
No.
they've got like fragrant herbs and stuff in it.
Philippines.
Yeah.
The Ilocano word pite, which means bitter. The bitterness is a defining characteristic of the dish, primarily achieved through the use of bile extracted from animal liver and innards. That would do it, yeah.
Yeah.
I would try it.
I can't judge. I eat horseradish. Okay, so that's
My low resolution soup with Worcestershire.
that's the item in the Half-Life microwave.
Stop fucking with the microwave. Simmering oysters in butter, milk, and seasoning until they are just cooked through. The broth is then thickened with a mixture of flour and milk until it reaches a creamy consistency. That sounds like chowder.
Can you, before you take a guess, can you zoom in on that can in the back there?
That's Worcestershire.
Ooh.
Is that woke soda? Is that what that says?
That's woke soda.
Yeah. It's woke soda. It's a savory woke
Oh, oh.
soda.
It's from Woke Sylvania. Put that in.
Okay. Woke Sylvania.
God, this website just repealed its DEI policy. It's not on the map anymore.
Fuck.
We're fucked.
Oyster stew. Yeah, sounds good as hell.
Yup, oyster stew.
Could use some flavor, but I'm not against it.
You know that shit greasy.
flavor is oyster.
foodie. Stew in the country. Yum!
Oh.
Yum.
Oh, my darling dear, come to me. You look wonderful.
Oh, are those big ass mushrooms?
Oh, Jamie, you might be right.
Oh, I think they are.
How
looks
is
like
that
a different
that's,
meal.
That's a different meal.
Is that
I
like
think
a side to the first.
no, I think it's like all of these things are like packed in,
Oh.
and then they're cooked
Cook
almost
until
like a
golden
paella.
brown, stirring consistently. Slowly add water, stirring to avoid lumps until you achieve a thick, smooth consistency.
Flour, water, olive oil, garlic, salt, potatoes, paprika, chorizo. Okay, so yeah, it kind of looks like paella. I'm gonna try Spain.
Probably, yeah.
Spain and hey,
Spain.
Gotcha,
gotcha
amiga.
amiga. Of Murcias and parts of inland Alicante in Spain. Its origins lie in the rural and peasant communities in these areas, where it is commonly prepared due to its simple and readily available ingredients. Heating olive oil in a frying pan, toasting garlic until golden, then removing it. Solid golden brown mass.
Okay, I was trying to remember. Okay, miga is crumb, right? And I had to look up what gotcha meant. It's gruel crumb.
My crumb
My
gruel.
crumb.
It's like if paella was oatmeal. That sounds good. I'd eat that.
Bless you. Yeah, crumb gruel. That's great.
Mike.
That's so good.
That is a Jame meal.
Corns crabines. That's what
Corned crubbings.
I
Are these just pig's feet?
Yep, that's awful. Ingredients: pig's feet.
Oh.
The dish is a traditional delicacy that originates from a country famous for its vibrant cultural heritage and rich culinary traditions, often enjoyed as a popular appetizer or main course, especially during occasions or festivals. Like, there's a lot of cultures that eat pig's feet.
This isn't a dish, bro. This ain't an ingredient. You're cheating us.
That's just a part.
That is just the foot of the pig.
Also, where on earth can you get fucking corned crew beans for 80 cents each? In this economy?
Spelled like that. I read it in a British accent because I thought only the Brits would call something like that, but that's a C.
Yeah,
not-
it'd be ADP.
Yeah.
Although we
And
do
it's
have...
not the American cent symbol.
Yeah, well, and we have kilograms here, so we're somewhere in Europe. We're at least not in America.
I figured it was in America because nobody would call them corned crubbings here. That's a drug. A cop would pull you over for selling that.
I knew it!
Ugh.
I was gonna say, chat pointed out that crubbing sounded like anglicized Irish, and I, leaned away from the mic so that I didn't do an offensive Irish accent into the mic. And I was like, you're right!
Good self-control, little buddy.
Traditionally consumed during Lent. They are considered a nostalgic and traditional dish, reflecting Ireland's culinary heritage and the resilience of its people.
Huge respect. The Irish are so easy to make fun of. It's not fair.
Now, who are you? Puff pastry, almond cream, powdered sugar, icing sugar, egg butter, sugar, flour, almonds, milk, vanilla extract, lemon zest, and apricot jam.
French?
I like how this looks like a cartoon food. This would be easy to draw.
It
You
does.
just draw a little circle, then 2 little X's on it.
Dude, this
Oh, it's
would...
dead.
Oh!
Those are its eyes. I liked your Popeye there.
France. Conversation tart! That's so cute! The conversation tart is a traditional French pastry that dates back to the late 18th century. The dessert was named after the popular Les Conversations, a book of etiquette by Louise Guillaume, Alexandra Belline, which aimed to teach conversational skills and refine social interaction. The book's popularity led to a trend of products being named after it, including the tart. The tart was first introduced in 1779 during the reign of Louis XVI. Its creation is attributed to the pastry chef of Prince Charles Maurice de... Oh my god, fuck you, France. A significant political figure of the era, the tart's design was intended to spark conversation due to its intricate lattice pattern and elegant presentation. I don't know about intricate.
Charlie Maurice de Talleyrand Perigord, brother.
Prince Charles Maurice de Talleyrand Perigord.
That's
Fuck off.
fucked up. You make a person and then you name it that?
Louis. King Louis the 16th.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
I would fuck this up.
I would
That is
fuck
so
this.
good.
That's that's like fair food right there.
You know it's good
Oh my
when one of the
God.
pictures included is street food.
Right. When you've got like, if you've got like a sort of weathered-looking grandma hand coming into the photo, like fishing something out of boiling oil, you know that shit's good as fuck.
Look closer at the image. That's a styrofoam pack in the back there. The people are both wearing the same red shirt. This is like festival food.
Yup. And I bet you that's a taurine of syrup that's about to go on these bad boys.
Yup.
Yup. Rude Scalmander in chat. Wow, you're the person from the Tumblr. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, okay.
This is so simple. It's hard to determine where it's from.
We've got like we've got anise seeds and cinnamon and cloves. That's very Mexican to me. We've got orange peel and chancaca.
I see. It probably is. Yeah, Mexican or in that area.
Yeah, it's somewhere in South America.
Or maybe like Cuba. No, good guess Mexican. That's not a bad guess.
Not cool.
Okay, wig.
All right.
Guess I'll go fuck myself.
Well, I mean, you did say Cuba. Why don't we give Cuba a shot here?
I don't think so. I think it's like
Picaron.
Paraguay. Maybe.
It seems much further south, so let's try Brazil.
Brazil is north of Paraguay.
Well, it seems further south than what we have now, so I'm going to try Brazil. Borders. There we go.
You should learn to listen to me. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
That's what I fucking
Oh,
thought.
fuck! God damn it, I was banking everything on that!
If you nailed that, it would have been so funny. You would have gotten to rub it in my face.
I had a victory speech and everything, and I can't do that now!
In the silence of the stream, I can hear you loading the fucking revolver with a gloating.
I can't use this anymore!
Cope and seethe. Okay.
Alright, well, fuck me.
Okay. Brazil. Colombia. This is our last guess.
Watch it be off. Oh my god, fucking
and Chile.
Peru. Whatever, man.
Landing at borders with Brazil is such a gamble because there's so many countries.
You can take your Zapallo and fuck off. Giant beans is a fee-fi-fo-fum ass meal.
Giant beans.
What do you mean by that? I'm looking that up. There's no way that's real.
Giant beans. Tomatoes, onions, garlic, olive oil, carrots, celery, parsley, bay leaves, dill, oregano, mint, lemon juice, red pepper flakes. Sounds pretty damn good.
So the cool thing is, if you Google giant beans, it is the name of the dish.
Huh.
Oh.
So giant beans is not an ingredient. That's just the name of the dish.
So where are giant beans grown?
Which is the most giantest country?
Ginormia.
Ding 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 ding
Giantopia. This seems very Mediterranean.
Yeah, I think you're right.
This is Spain?
I don't know. Fucking Turkey again?
Is Spain the biggest country or just the widest?
Well, the biggest Mediterranean country is Algeria.
I think it's from Algeria.
Yeah, you want to say... wait, no, it's not pointing towards Algeria. It's not from Algeria. We've got something...
It's pointing towards
East.
my guess of Turkey.
All right, you want to go for Turkey? Let's go for Turkey.
Bitch!
Gigantes plaki. Borders Turkey.
Even old giant beans was once New Amsterdam.
Let's go to fucking Greece.
Hey!
Gigantes, or elephant beans, is its primary ingredient. The name gigantes refers to the size of the beans used in the dish. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. These beans are indigenous to Greece and thrive in its climate, especially in the northern regions. That is fascinating. I didn't know that. The dish has its roots in Greek cuisine dating back to ancient times, utilizing staple ingredients that are readily available in the Mediterranean era. Additional vegetables.
I like that message in chat from Arctic Sunrise. Size of my bloody thumb.
Size of my bloody thumb. Come on.
Yippee! Yippee!
Super foodie. Again.
Super fucker.
Rice. That is not just rice and water.
Your demiurge is blocking the compass in the bottom right of the
There's
stream.
also a tomato.
How do I change
Don't move
that?
the demiurge. Chat can
You
just
click on
guess.
that in the sources and you can move it.
Don't move it.
Okay, I won't move it.
Okay.
Chat can just guess.
Chat, get fucked. This looks like a carrots and peas ass dish, but it's not. That's scallion and squid.
Soren, this one's gotta be Jupiter.
They've been guessing that constantly the whole time.
What country has the most squid?
I associate that with like China and Japan.
Yeah, definitely. I think this is Japan.
Most squids are in the ocean.
Oh, the country, the Ocean Kingdom, yes.
That's right.
Atlantis! Finally!
Zosui,
Zosui.
a traditional Japanese rice porridge originated in the Heian period. It is...
Yeah, this is a peasant ass meal.
It's rice and water. Okay,
This is not a peasant ass meal. Do you
Fucking-
see what I mean?
Hi, Japan. Yeah, it's sashimi. I've seen... You look
Wow.
good. Shrimp or crayfish, potatoes, corn, peas, rice, milk, eggs, white cheese, garlic, onion, salt, pepper, cilantro, ají amarillo, fish broth, tomato, carrots, bell pepper, optional, evaporated milk, parsley, and oregano. This dish
That
is a
crayfish
rich
Damn.
and hearty seafood soup featuring shrimp as the star ingredient. It
That
combines...
crayfish in there is swimming around like a fucking sea monster.
It's gaining the power of the other ingredients. Evaporated milk Philippines, that's what I thought.
Now, James, where is the most shrimp in the world?
Shrimpvania.
I think Spain.
You think Spain?
I think Spain.
Chupe de
I
camarones. Damn, okay.
I don't know.
Brazil.
It's west of Spain? Okay. Yeah,
Always
that'd
gotta
do
go
it.
for the Brazil. Brazil.
Brazil and the whole South American continent like has just so much diversity in their foods. Like you could bet on a couple staple ingredients, especially the ones in Spanish or Portuguese, but it just varies so much.
If you see South America and potatoes, almost always go Peru.
Do you know why that is?
It's where they're from.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was her hometown.
Yeah,
Respect.
no, she grew up there. What the fuck is this?
When you take a bite, you are greeted with a creamy, smooth consistency that simply melts in your mouth. Its slightly savory flavor, enriched with aromatic spices, leaves a comforting and satisfying impression. The experience of eating this dish is a delightful indulgence, leading to a sense of contentment and warmth. It is an absolute treat for the taste buds, perfect for those seeking a gratifying culinary adventure. That's slop.
That is slop, yeah.
It looks like oil slop.
They just pulled this out of a kidney.
Usually
They
mutton.
took a kidney and they flipped it inside out, bro.
What? Where could this
Well,
be?
that's
inside of my
jasmine
kidney
rice.
is not
That's
green.
jasmine rice right next to it, and cumin is in the ingredients.
Jasmine rice and cumin. What, fucking India? You want to go India?
India. That's my guess. What else do I go off of, bro?
Also, chat, how's the sound? Is there any echoing?
I can listen for you.
Talking, talking, talking. We are doing a sound test. Everyone says it's fine.
La, 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 la.
La 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 la.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
We're good.
Okay.
Sounds good, but Candy is loud. Yeah, as per usual.
Yup. That's Candy's prerogative.
Get used to it.
Yeah, none of that cozy streamer shit. We're here to scream into your ear annoyingly.
Oh, turn your speakers down, bro.
We're gonna fuck your ears.
Haris.
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 Haris. Haris. Yemen?
Yummy?
It was yummy. God, I need to eat more Middle Eastern food.
Oh,
Oh,
Italy.
it's not spaghetti, buddy.
It's spaghetti.
Sauteing.
On top of Mount Onion. All covered in grease.
I don't think that's corned beef. Wait, is that corned beef? Wait, oh yeah, corned beef, onion,
Yeah, it
tomato,
definitely
soy
is.
sauce. Okay, corned beef and soy sauce though.
It's like a kind of like a struggle meal.
Okay, chat. I know you're saying corned beef is England, but this has soy sauce in it.
Yeah, it would be brown sauce if it was English.
Well, they do have it. They do have equally slopful immigrant cuisine though.
They do.
Hong Kong. It's got. Nah.
It's close though.
Philippines?
Vietnam?
Philippines. Carne norte guisado.
Well, that was my second guess.
Spanish colonial times in the Philippines. Spanish settlers brought it with them. The tradition of stewing meat and vegetables and spices eventually evolved into the Filipino version of the dish. I see. There's no way that was like an indigenous dish with that ingredient list.
North beef stew is what that translated to.
Green pile.
Turn on the lights in your kitchen before you take the picture for Wikipedia, dog.
I don't know if I want to see that slop at full lighting.
This looks a little better. Like, that's like a green chili
Bro, your
sauce.
cat was so sick next to your rice.
Slop yay! Slop yay!
Slop, yay! We clown, but this looks good as fuck.
Yeah. I bet this is like...
Oh, I couldn't even eat this. Ground crayfish. Fuck my life. Sanity.
Hello.
Sanity!
Oh, what the fuck is that?
We don't know yet, dog.
We're trying to figure it out and where it's from.
Someone dropped a burned fish next to pet yuck.
That's what I said! I said, bro, your cat threw up next to your rice!
What
Next
is
to
that?
my
That looks
pet
like
yuck and gray.
that looks like a pre-kiln fired pottery piece on a paper plate.
I think this is African.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
baobab.
one of the ingredients is dawa dawa.
Dawa dawa baobab. What a
That's
beautiful.
what the sound of my sorry. Let me try
Huh?
that again. That's the
Okay.
sound that my elderly dog made before he died.
Aw, can he live? I don't want to fucking think
Dawa
about
dawa.
it.
Dawa dawa.
Borders Algeria.
Okay.
Molly.
Probably.
Hold on, wait, before you. Oh, I had a joke about Molly, and it's you chanting Molly, Molly, Molly is what the antebellum lawyer says after he was sweating. You know him?
Molly!
Thank you. I do declare, do you know where a southern gentleman like myself could find some fucking Molly?
Some fucking acid?
Fruit by the foot.
Beef,
Oh,
soy
fruit by the
sauce,
foot.
garlic, sesame oil, sugar, green onions, black pepper, optional rice flour, optional mashed tofu, mushed tofu, optional eggs, optional vegetables like mushrooms, capsicum, or zucchini. Skewering marinated
looks-
slices of meat, vegetables, and occasionally seafood. The skewers are then grilled or pan-fried until cooked through. The marinade usually includes ingredients like soy sauce, garlic, sesame oil, and sugar. It's important to keep the pieces uniform for even cooking. Serve hot, often garnished with sesame seeds and accompanied by dipping sauces. This looks
Or else
wonderful.
you will get in trouble.
America.
I don't think so, buddy.
That's my hot take. I'm about 80% sure it's America.
This looks good as hell. It does. That looks like Spam.
I think it's Hawaiian. Yeah, it looks like Spam Musubi, but it's not that, so I don't think it's actually America.
It's definitely not.
Yeah.
So my backup is South Korea.
Why'd you say that?
You know, I don't think it's South Korea because the beef.
What?
I don't think so.
Mm.
No, South Korea has more beef than Japan does. I don't
No,
think this
that's
doesn't read
not-
as Chinese to me.
It's hard for me to
because
explain my train of thinking here, but that's not what I'm saying.
this does. I don't think it's Chinese because I think it would have like more by the way of like different types of seasonings, specifically ones that I'm not intimately familiar with, like
Hit me with a
sesame oil and
Taiwan.
sugar. It could be.
I
I think South
it's
Korea just has
Taiwan.
more people in it, so they have more dishes.
I'm gonna try Korea. Hey!
Ooh!
Jail.
Huh.
Ooh!
Nice.
Traces back to the Joseon dynasty. Wow. So this is an ancient
Royal
ass...
court cuisine. That's what I was thinking. Most traditional
Ah.
Korean cooking doesn't have a lot of meat in it because they had to be really thrifty.
Oh.
But this is a royal meal, which is why it looks so fancy and had beef as one of the first ingredients.
Well,
Very
you could
good
actually
guess.
tell that it's new because they took a picture of it. Now, hold on.
That's Hawaiian pizza.
You guys might hate me for this. I'm gonna
Okay.
say America again for this one.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure.
think
gonna say
Canada.
Italy.
Right. I think
It's Canada.
this one's actually Canada. Yeah, it was invented in
nice.
Canada.
Brushes dust off my shoulders.
Perverted.
Put some more dust on your shoulders.
Oh,
Oh, yay.
hello. Who are
Wow.
you?
Canada.
Mexico?
Fajitas. That's fajitas.
Yeah.
That is Mexico.
But does fajitas originate from Mexico or is it a different nation?
Bitch.
Hey, it's Tex-Mex.
U.S. Man, the one fucking time I didn't say
Oh, I can
U.S. huh?
smell this.
Wait, can you go back up and say girdle? Oh, fajitas is the Spanish word for girdle.
I will see you soon, my love. I could go get this now. I could go get
Ugh.
this and eat it now.
Then do it.
True.
Okay.
My green.
Oh, wait. No, I gotta stick around
Aw.
for green puck.
What are
China?
these? They're so cute.
I don't know what pandan
Tapioca
is.
Stark. I do. I need to look it up, though.
Okay, mung beans.
That's familiar.
Doesn't that mean we're in Southeast Asia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A very
think that's
soft
safe.
sheep says, I need to suckle them.
Ooh. That could be a fun thing, like stone soup, where you just douse these in like a beautiful broth and you suck the broth out of them.
Pretty sure this is Chinese?
I have no idea.
I'm
I
like
just know it's
90% sure.
Gonna be in
Especially the mung beans. Yeah. Yeah.
borders to the south.
There's a lot of borders to the south.
Oh, it's not that China borders to the south, because I was just gonna say Russia.
It's on the southern border of China.
The country that borders it
Ah.
is to the south.
The ocean, maybe?
Yeah.
Can you try the ocean?
I already guessed that.
Yeah, we
earlier.
already tried the Sea Kingdom and it didn't work. James suggested that.
Oh,
It wouldn't reveal Atlantis to us. We're not worthy.
yet.
We tried.
Vietnam. Hey!
Crasher.
Van
Tough
Daum.
name.
Crashier.
Crasher.
It translates to pigskin cake.
Meat Planet. Like Meat Planet.
Why are they green? Oh, it's the pandan, duh.
Yo.
It's the skin of the pig.
It's
They
like an
found the
aloe
gr-
vera looking
The
plant.
green pig.
Yeah, they found their green pig.
Green pig.
Oh, is
Okay.
that a bow? That is a bow.
I
They're
would
all
fuck
distinctly
this
different.
up. Look at this. Pork, flour, yeast, water, sugar, soy sauce, dark soy sauce, cooking wine, ginger, garlic, star anise, fennel seeds, cinnamon, Sichuan peppercorns, chili, cumin, cilantro, green onions. Now, whenever I see like East Asian food on a fucking bun, I think Vietnam.
I was gonna say
This
that does
is-
look like a conservative banh mi.
It looks like a bao. Like specifically, there's like a Japanese place around me that serves baos, like the steamed pork buns, but in this way, where it's like a split bun and not the traditional like
Mm.
big puffy hand thing.
Well, it's northwest of Vietnam and it
Yeah,
borders.
China would make sense to me.
So
Yeah. Hamburger mention.
Ujiamo.
Chinese hamburger.
Hamburger helped.
What is this?
Chinese hamburger.
Ooh,
I see. Now I understand.
Ruggiamo.
Ruggiamo.
she's in a hurry
That's
to get
not
that
correct
word
at
out.
all.
Ruggiamo. Yeah, that's
Ruggiamo.
definitely not how that's pronounced.
Ruggiamo.
Hi, Jet Pinky. Welcome to the chat. We're guessing food.
Yeah, Baijimo.
This looks good as fuck, dog.
Dude, 200 BCE. This was
One of China's oldest foods. Damn.
Yeah.
This is one of the first things you can make in like Doodle God.
Oh,
I
Killing
thought
it.
that was a
Killing it.
vagina.
Hurting
Bro!
it. Killing and hurting it.
is that a fork?
I was
did
like,
someone
take your
cut a
fork out of there, bro.
Implement.
She's
looks like
bleeding.
They cut a spoon in half and they're threatening this thing.
Killing it with my legendary blade.
It's throwing up.
Whatever's on the top looks like pretzel sticks that are just sticking out of the back of this thing.
Beefsteak, vegetables, peppers, ham, hard-boiled eggs, and herbs.
Jeez, I know
This
it's not
is-
British, but it
This
feels
is a
British.
British ass meal. Yeah.
it
No, the chimichurri, there's no way.
They could have stolen that so easily.
Ice cold, damn.
I was gonna say,
Oh, well, it's not
like-
England then.
No, I was gonna say, former English colony in like
This
Africa or something.
Feels, yeah, South African to me because of the hard-boiled eggs.
Fuck, you're right.
Matrambe.
Maybe beefsteak, vegetables, peppers. I wanted to say Madagascar, but I don't know anything about Madagascar.
I would say either
I don't
South
know anything about
Africa
any
or
of
like
this.
Peru or something. Even though I know Peru's not a previous.
Yeah.
Brazil's always a safe bet. I'm gonna hit him with a Brazil. Oh yes.
Motherfucker. See what I mean about the entire continent of South America being extremely unpredictable?
What are those red? What are those like orange things? I can't figure it out. Are those carrots? Okay,
Oh,
no.
Paraguay. Thank you. Okay. Traditional Argentine dish consisting of a rolled, stuffed, and grilled flank steak. It emerged in the late 19th century when European immigrants brought their culinary traditions to Argentina.
There it is.
Yup.
Wait, so they that was a steak. That was the
Yes.
Oh, that's a salad. That's
a
the
sh-
Cobb salad.
That's a
actually.
Cobb
Cobb
salad.
salad.
Yeah. Hi, America.
Bro, this shit does not appeal to me at all. That looks gross.
I like a Cobb salad. Now,
Yeah, you would.
this is like an English food to me. This is
That's a
Yeah.
curry. That's a fucked up white curry.
No, I think
Yeah.
this is like Hong Kong. This feels like
Really?
Asian former colony.
Yeah. Big chunks
I
of
really
beef.
don't think so.
I'm
it's
on
awful,
Sanity's
though.
side here.
It's-
That's so. I love garlic. That's a lot of garlic. Half of this
That's
shit
not
is
garlic. Is that
Are you
garlic?
putting dried oregano in your curry?
dried oregano, salt, pepper, chopped mint,
Bit of mash in it.
bit
Thank
of
you so much.
mash, ain't it? That is not garlic. What it? It's hominy.
Oh,
that?
Popped corn kernels, like soaked and popped corn
Right.
kernels. I think
Well, that sounds yummy.
it's. I think processed by soaking in and lye or slaked lime.
Spelled how many for those confused.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's
God
crazy!
damn.
Wow.
I knew that shit wasn't Asian. I knew it. I knew it.
Hominy is so specific. That helped me a lot.
I was like,
The sec-
Mexico?
The second picture is the title of it is that bitch from Disco Elysium.
Oh.
Shanfanida.
That's not.
Shanfanida.
I guess
There's a
if
little
that's how it's said.
There's a little bit of a beat on that one. Oh, legs. Frog
Zucchini
legs.
flowers, ricotta cheese, mozzarella cheese, eggs, flour, salt, olive oil, anchovies, black pepper. Ooh. Zucchini
Italian?
flowers. Stuffed.
They go crazy about ricotta.
This looks good
Yeah,
as
Italian-
fuck. Yeah.
Italian
damn.
mix. I've had this once before in my life, and it wasn't an Italian restaurant.
Fiore di zucca. Yeah, that looks wonderful.
Your experience is not helping us at all.
Well, I was right.
Fiori di zucca. Zucchini
You said
flowers.
it was not in an Italian restaurant.
It was.
You liar!
No, it literally was.
He
Those
said
are
it
donuts.
was.
You said it. Whatever, man. I'm not dying on this hill. That
Oh,
looks
yeah.
yummy.
How
Is this,
serene.
Is this,
My 3
I've only-
spoons.
I've only had these in American Chinese food buffets.
Yeah,
I don't know if
same.
it's I don't know if it's
Yeah, it's red bean
from.
paste. It could be anywhere in Asia.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, red bean paste? Oh,
Yep.
this is anzu then. This is Japanese. I didn't see red bean
Ah.
paste.
It's not, you fool.
Chop sal donut?
Chaps. What the fuck?
Philippines?
I have no idea.
What?
What borders China to the east?
You're getting fucking baited with this. What the hell is this?
It's Mongolia, I think.
To the east?
China's big.
But Mongolia is in one place.
Yeah,
Yeah, but China kind of is surrounding it from the south, the east, and the west.
that is true,
time
yeah.
to pull up my map.
Fact check me, bro.
I'm gonna learn about Mongolia.
Korea. Korea.
Damn, okay.
You see, see, Sanity? It kind of looks like China's partway through eating Mongolia.
Oh, is it on stream?
No, I'm just talking to you because you said
Oh,
you
I
were
can't. I
pulling up a
haven't
map.
seen it yet. I'm trying to find Mongolia.
It's north of China, but
Why
it's
did I
also
think?
a little east, a little
Ooh.
west.
Why did I think Korea was to the west of China? It's not. I think that's where India is.
Foolish.
They picked it up and moved it recently.
Chicken,
Polish.
noodles, garlic, shallot, soy sauce, oyster sauce, sesame oil, chicken
Bok
broth,
choy.
salt, pepper, bok choy, fried shallots, green onions, sambal, mushrooms. Ooh, okay, we
Where's
got
sambal from?
sambal is Malaysian.
Right. I can never remember that. I need somebody who can do that so I don't have to.
What's the little orb that I'm seeing?
Thailand.
That's a meatball.
It looks like a wet meatball.
That's a meatball.
Yeah, yeah.
How is Thailand cool, but Malaysia borders it? Oh, dude.
It doesn't even say that there's a meatball in there. Is that
I
the
was
only
looking at
chicken?
That is a
thing wrong.
meatball.
It bordered
The meatball
Singapore.
locator is
Singapore.
logged in.
It has to be Singapore. What?
A meatball.
What?
What?
It's the only thing on
What?
the map that borders Malaysia to the south.
Papua New Guinea?
I confused.
Philippines?
Bro, what?
I have no idea.
Indonesia.
I thought I could have sworn I put in Indonesia. Did I say it was Malaysian? Fuck.
You did, yeah.
Damn it. Damn it.
Aki.
A key. Saltfish,
What?
onions, tomatoes, scallions, thyme, and black pepper.
What is a key?
I have no
I'm
idea.
thinking north. Oh, boiled green bananas. Now I'm back to South Africa. But I was gonna say like Finland.
Oh no, bananas? That's like Jamaica.
Oh, you're right.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yup.
And saltfish.
Ackee is a fruit native to West Africa and brought to Jamaica in the 18th century.
Oh.
I see. I've never heard of that thing.
I've never even heard of saltfish, but I bet it's good because I love.
Oh, it
Caribbean
looks like
food.
it's look up a picture of Aki. It looks like it has boba coming out of it. What an interesting looking
located.
fruit.
British located.
I think
We found
this
the British.
Yeah, this looks kind of like Bubble and Squeak.
This is just
Bubble
a shepherd's
and
pie.
squeak.
Yeah,
Okay, so we had Fruitful, and now we have
Does
Bubble,
Bubble
and
and
Squeak.
have differently?
I think that's a shepherd's
Unserious
pie.
country.
No.
Maybe
No,
cold.
bro. No, bro. It's not a shepherd's pie.
It looks like shepherd's pie.
Oh, is it the
really
American
doesn't.
shepherd's pie? Is it? It's cold because we're across an ocean, but it's America or Canada or something stupid. Sure.
Yep.
Pate chinois, Canada. You can't be calling shit
It's
that.
Quebec. It's Quebec.
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 Yup.
You can't be calling shit that. What exactly is chinois about this?
Come on, guys. Come on. You
I like
don't
the
mean
I
that.
like this. The third paragraph. The theory ties into the name, which means Chinese. Another theory. It doesn't say. Oh, it was introduced by Chinese cooks. I think that's wrong. I don't think they did that. You can
They
tell by
wouldn't
looking
call
at
it
the
that.
food.
They would not call it that.
Based off of the food you can see, you can tell that I don't think the Chinese cooks made this
Exemplifies
food.
regional adaptation and resourcefulness. Beef corn layered with slop?
It's the resourcefulness of making something you already know and then saying it's from a different place to sell it.
Okay. Someone in chat, you said fucking wait till you hear about ravioli chinoise. In Italy, it is not called ravioli chinoise. It's called ravioli orientale.
Oh no,
Okay.
that's not better.
That's what they call dumplings.
Oh,
that's-
Jesus.
Oxtail, Cuba.
Oh, oxtail.
Fuck,
No,
man.
it's Africa.
Oxtail is not from fucking Cuba?
It's
Are you
Africa.
for real?
It's literally my favorite Cuban dish is oxtail soup. Fuck you.
My favorite Cuban dish is
Eat my
It doesn't
entire
mean it's
ass.
from there.
Go
It
fuck
doesn't mean
yourself.
it's from there.
I think that's
It's from one.
immigrants
It's
Africa.
from one.
It's served with bagoong, bro.
You're
what do you know
going
about
to one.
bagoong?
Why are my friends fighting?
Jim, you and I are going to 2. These losers are going back to 1. It's served with bagoong.
Aw, Bagumba.
This must be
Bagoong.
bagoong.
That's bagoong. Oh yeah,
Eggplant
this country's
stew.
colonial period.
What is
Banana
banana
heart.
heart?
Heart of
The
the
middle
banana.
of a banana tree, I imagine.
It's where the banana soul is.
This is
It's a banana
it seems
blossom.
not South African. I don't know. I'm wishy-washy on this one.
You will need one
Jamaican?
banana soul.
I'm gonna say someplace in
Jamaican.
Africa. It's ice cold for Cuba, so it can't be
think
Jamaica
it's
because
Jamaican.
Jamaica's pretty close. I would go like I don't know, Ethiopia or something,
Is Jamaica
just to
right
get
next
closer.
Cuba?
I don't think it's Ethiopia,
Oh
but
yeah,
I think it'll
Jamaica
tell
is
us
right
where in
next
the
to
world.
Cuba. Fuck my life. I
Yeah.
think it's South African then.
I don't know.
Wait, no, it's saying northwest.
Oh,
How can that
northwest
be?
of Cuba.
How can that
Northwest.
be?
The only thing northwest of Cuba is America.
Philippines. Yep.
Did it go around the world?
Yep.
Yeah.
It tricked you.
Yum
It
yum.
did trick me.
Yeah. All right, one more of these, and then we're gonna move on.
Oh.
Chicken fillet, bread
Oh.
roll, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise.
Me when I
That's a
laugh.
hot dog.
Hot dog.
A British person would
Fuck.
call this a burger.
They would.
We should do something about the British.
Wasn't this like Scottish or
Yeah,
something?
this was like Irish or some shit. Yeah, chicken fillet roll. I've had one of these before.
Unknown creator. We don't know who made that.
It's
Oh,
not a
fava
ma'am.
beans.
What are you doing?
Ooh.
Hi, Mecky.
Hi, Mackie. Are you
Broad
with your nav?
beans.
Mecky moments.
Italy?
Mecky moments.
Fava beans, onions, garlic, tomato paste, peas, broad beans, spinach, salt, pepper, water, olive oil, parsley, pasta, or couscous. Ricotta or saffron?
Couscous.
I'm gonna say either Italy or France.
Say Italy. Hot.
Hot. South of Italy.
South Park.
South
Park.
Italy. Going to have myself ravioli.
Tunisia?
I don't know, bro. Mali?
Eat Greece?
Wait,
Cusco?
Tunisia?
Libya? I don't know. Northwest of Egypt. Where the fuck is Egypt?
Malta.
Oh my god, it's fucking Malta again. It is!
Nice.
Oh, they're
Fucking
getting
knew
in.
it.
You won't trick us again, Malta.
Malta's wicked
Ameri-
game. This
America.
is so sickening in a way I can't describe.
The description
it.
reads
Cornstarch, sour
is-
cream,
this has gotta
cherries.
this has gotta be America.
No.
This has got
He's got a point.
I'm 90% sure there is a
Wait,
Arctic
cold
MRE
to
that is
Russia.
exactly this that Steve
Cold to
1999
Russia
MRE
and
info has reviewed
Northwest.
from one of the old LRPs. I think this is like
This
colonial
is a
American
can
food,
meal.
like mushrooms
LRP.
does.
No. I don't
LRP
think it is
stands for LRP.
American. I think it's like it's a war struggle meal that like some British wife would make. Either that or it's like Iceland or Norse.
You're just
This
thinking
is
of wives.
it's certainly north. I guess if we're not gonna go America, then like Sweden or
Sour
Finland.
cherries, sugar water, cinnamon stick. Yeah, these are just like struggle meal grocery store ingredients.
This soup
In the
is
West.
a unique culinary delight that awakens the palate with its sweet and tangy flavors. As you take the first spoonful, the intense tartness of the cherries mends harmoniously with the subtle sweetness, creating a burst of refreshing flavors. The velvety texture of the soup is complemented by the delightful presence of whole cherries, adding a pleasant surprise with every bite. This culinary experience is a delightful balance of flavors that leaves you craving more.
Does it?
This is how I write about my own streams.
It's called sour cherry soup, and it's not from the UK, but it's between the UK. Fucktopia? That's not right. You know that's not right. You can't be crass. You cannot be crass here.
Oh,
Hey,
Sucktopia.
get sex out of here too, and suck also that. No, none of that either. You're a befouling food guesser. I don't know what that one means.
Southeast of the UK.
Oh wait, this looks
but
bad.
Not next to
Is it Russian?
I already guessed Russia.
That was the first
Is
guess.
Is it Austria?
Borders?
Borders,
Poland?
borders east. Ukraine,
It's
Moldova,
borders to the
Romania.
southeast. It's Hungary. It's Hungary.
Oh wait, Austria, not Slovakia. Slovenia or Hungary?
Oh, it is
What
Hungary.
are you people doing over there? Okay, that's
Yeah.
young.
I don't think this one's America. Uh-oh.
You were wrong.
Fail.
Uh-oh. I'm in trouble.
Rosewater.
Wait,
I was gonna say-
Rose.
I was gonna
That
say, like,
screams
Jordan.
Pakistan to me.
Yeah, I
That
was gonna say,
says
like, Jordan.
Pakistan.
Yup.
Oh, baby!
Yay!
Rabri.
They love rosewater. I don't know what it is. They go crazy for that shit.
Nice. Well, excellent job, my friends. It's time to move to our next game.
No, please. Do we have
Yay,
to?
yay, yay,
Can we
yay, yay,
scramble?
yay!
It's
Do
time.
we have to play this shit?
It's time for our next game.
Can we play time
Jeez,
guesser or
Grindle!
anything? Come on,
I didn't
man.
do my morning one yet. Let's fucking go. Yes! Quintessential Scrandle experience.
It is
Read that
time
fucking-
This.
for
read the
Footy
cost-
Scrandle.
Read the cost on sausage and a pint. Free for fans. They give you food to look at this stupid game.
The people on the field aren't even a fan of what they're doing.
Okay.
The guy
You got
back there
burger?
thinks that-
There is no fucking way that beats sausage in a pint.
There's
So-
no way.
important meta-analysis knowledge for how this works. When you click on this, there's going to be a percentage that comes up for both the left and the right. It is going to be there's like a Twitter poll or whatever when these things were first made, and it was, would you like purchase and eat this food? So the cost is a factor, and just the food's a factor. So like it's not this versus this. It's what percentage of people would eat the one on the left, what percentage of people would eat the one on the right.
I
For
see.
here, there's a clear winner. But you're gonna come to like delicious pizza versus delicious burger, and you're gonna lose by like 0.04%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That was no
8.6.
I
trouble.
don't know about that. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that.
Holy fuck! They did a Jackson
Holy
Pollock on that.
Loaded
on that-
chips.
Wait, did they stamp that? The one on the left with like.
They did.
Why did they?
They
Don't
3D
put your
printed that
logo on
sausage
the
roll.
meal.
Hey, look on the far right of the whole city one. It says that's goo.
That's
That's
goo.
That's
Hey, that's
good.
goo.
Dude,
Hey, that's-
Brock,
hey, that's
good. Okay. I'm
So we
going,
got-
I'm going pork loaded chips.
I am
Yeah, same.
too. Even though it's slightly more expensive, those chips look like shit though. This is a commonality for English chips though. They
Yeah, that looks like chips from a
undercooked.
bag.
They all look like shit.
And not to hold everyone up, the cheese is not fully melted. You like eat through the middle, whatever. Sure. Look on the left side of the little thing. There's unmelted white cheese.
I
Like,
think
you're
it's
just
a
gonna
mix
be-
of like liquid nacho cheese you get from the dispenser and you buy in bulk bags and a little bit of shredded something. I
Yeah.
don't think it's one or the other. I think it's both.
The one on the left is also flaccid.
It's
I
that's
really
so
kind of-
nasty, dude.
Liar, those chips pale.
Yeah, literally.
They're
Yeah.
undercooked, they're not crispy, and they have slop on them.
77 for the one on the left was okay. Okay.
Okay, come on. This is a competition?
What is he balancing that hot dog on something and it's gonna fall over the second he puts his hand to it?
He's about to launch it like a bionicle disc.
It's gonna go down the rail like a train.
He was trying to get his own version of those sushi restaurants where they have the conveyor belts.
They're
He's just
gonna
trying to
throw
get his
the
own
pizza
going.
like a frisbee and trade from across countries.
That pizza looks so bad.
Pizza's
It's
cafeteria's
awful.
food. It's
He looks like he's
prison
about to
food.
just dump it into the 65% for that pizza.
He's holding it to the camera like you want it.
The one on the right is from a
Ah.
hospital. The one on the right is from a hospital. When you get shot, you go to the hospital. That's
Oh my
the
god,
meal you
and
get.
it's 200 pounds.
What? Oh,
What?
that's also
Oh,
a tell stay.
included. Okay.
That's fucking crazy. You pay 200 pounds for a room and you get stale donut muffin apple juice box.
These both look so fucking dry.
Also,
You would choke.
the water is not a full-size water bottle, but it's not a half water bottle.
Yeah, it's a travel
weird,
size.
Oh no.
like proprietary quarter-sized
It's a
water
kid's
bottle.
soccer game sized water bottle.
But dude, you've got Baldag.
I don't want that.
I've got my Baldag. I'm good to go.
I don't want that.
As long as I got my ball deck.
I mean, it's obviously the pulled pork, yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
who is
That doesn't
going
even look
for
good,
this?
though.
How do these percentages work? How do you get 92 and 54?
That is
No
an
one
evil.
moves.
That's fucking Shia LaBeouf, dog.
It's coming toward the camera!
No one move. Its vision is movement based. No one
The
move.
bread behind that sausage looks photoshopped in. Am I the only
It
one that
does.
This image is fucked up. What are the two sauces doing there? Why is there two pieces of Skyrim bread?
Also, that's nowhere near enough sauce for any part of anything. That's not even enough sauce to like put on the bread to take a bite of. There's like
Why
four
don't you have a
sausages.
fork? Why are you eating this here? What? How did your life end up like this, man?
The
Fucked up,
sausage.
like, what kind of fucked up styrofoam plate is this that
The
has like
sausage
very
looks-
slightly raised edges?
The sausage looks like an old like 80s movie fucking like stop motion monster. That thing is
Americans
gonna crawl
have
towards me.
anti-sausage bias, says Man One in the chat. Bro, that looks like a Dark Souls swamp leech. Shut up.
We
It
don't
does
have
look
an
like a
anti-sausage bias. This is just clearly the most busted sausage they can find.
You can't bring that onto an airplane because they're gonna stop you for it being a weapon. You could
Also-
stab someone with that.
By the way, Chicken George.
Chicken George.
JNR,
Okay.
do not resuscitate.
Oh!
Do not resuscitate.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in these situations, how can you possibly decide?
I mean,
I
I
think
fuck
the
with pollo a
burger
la
was
brasa.
good. I like the burger a lot more. Also,
I
no wait, no,
just
this is a
don't.
Of course
Traditional-
you like the burger a lot more.
traditional British burger is one of two things. One, it's got way too much bread. This one doesn't have. Two, first of all, the bacon is uncooked. It is
Yeah,
raw
that's
bacon.
pink.
And they also put dry ass chicken on top with no other like form of
No,
lettuce
that's pulled
toppings.
pork, my friend, if you would read the description.
And it is $4.50. In America, at any sort of stadium, that costs me $35. And they get to slap me for it
That's
too.
because we're in hell. That doesn't mean that is reasonable.
But the people that are voting on these are likely going to be Americans.
The slap
like-
is most of the price.
Yeah, but the one on the right's cheaper anyway, so why talk about the price at all in this situation?
Because the people that vote on these also love chicken tenders, and they're going to see a whole chicken thing, and they're going to be
Vote
like,
on the one on the right.
"Mm."
You know your heart is true.
Yeah,
Bitch.
only a 3%
3%.
difference. What is
See?
wrong?
Yeah,
Okay, well, okay. So there's
That
a
looks
lot going
fucking
on
good.
here.
the one on the right looks fucking yummy.
Yeah, that looks yummy as hell. Look at how that's a perfect golden brown on that potato right there. And it's only 5p.
I'm not
I
a
guess
huge
if
fan
you're
of
out
the.
at a game, that looks good. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the roast pork. That's the first. There's a certain amount of
It's so
spillage you have to be
yucky.
accepting, but first bite of the thing on the left, the dams fall free.
That is
and
So
you're gonna get.
yucky.
Swimming
Yeah.
in gravy, yeah.
It's towering over the top. Those fried bits are dried as fuck. That bread is definitely like that. That looks like shit, dog.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
I'm not even gonna front in a baguette.
Subway
so that's
Spyro,
also
shut the
huge.
fuck up.
We'll tell you when you're older.
Okay, sounds
Eat
good.
fresh, motherfucker.
Ooh,
Oh,
80%. Okay.
Ooh,
That cup
Ooh.
in the background is asking you to turn it into a can.
can be.
I like where the one on the right's from. Arsenal woman. Arsenal woman
Oh,
arrived.
it's woke, and there's a picture of one in the right image too.
Oh,
That's the
we know
woman.
about women now.
I like that the black stick sandwich. No one took a bite out of your onion ring, and they just hoped you wouldn't notice.
Oh my god, I just realized the one on the right is 24 runes. Jesus.
Whoa.
Runes? 24 zenny? What currency?
You
is
can
that?
either have this steak sandwich or Crystal Ruin Sword. Which one are you picking?
Jim's been too long in the hell dimension. We gotta pull him out
I'm
of
not
there.
gonna lie, that Yorkshire pudding wrap looks like poison.
I would
think
eat the
it
fuck
looks
out of that.
fine.
That looks like a chicken bake with
Bro,
dipping sauce.
Don't
Yeah.
be real.
No, that looks
That
fine.
looks
be
that looks
real.
fine.
That's
This is
puff
actually
pastry
difficult.
wrapped around a sausage. That looks fine.
The one on the right, I don't think it's going to be that good because I have to imagine anything served is going to be dry. Steak's going to be dry. Bread's going to be dry as fuck. But it's got so many, like, you have fucking onion rings and you have fries. That's going to be yummy.
The Twitter audience is going to love how pink that steak is too.
That's
But they're not
actually
gonna
true,
pay
yeah.
$24 for it.
Yeah.
Probably not, no.
24
Mm.
runes for the steak sandwich is a bit much.
Probably
I'm
not. But if it's a if it's a global audience voting, are they taking the Yorkshire pudding wrap?
I'm personally
I am.
taking the Yorkshire pudding wrap.
I am as well.
Fair.
Wow.
64
It's the
is
price.
crazy.
It's the price for
I
sure.
can understand that one because of the price. The
oh,
food
those
looked
fucking
good.
potatoes,
Wait.
bro.
But we saw the
Ooh.
pulled pork. Does anyone recall what the numbers were for that? Wasn't it like 92 or something?
What?
I don't remember. It's
Oh,
dry as
against
fuck.
the other thing.
No,
Oh.
it's the same number every time you see it. So if you see, you'll
No,
see
I
a
get it
92%.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get
That
it.
burg looks too dry.
Yeah, crazy. I'm going roast potatoes.
I think it's
Mhm.
got to be the pulled pork.
By
Yeah,
What?
that's I was
By
gonna say.
0.40%.
What
Terrible.
the
Well, now this is the
fuck?
hardest one yet. It's the
Hydrogen
shit.
bomb versus already aborted fetus.
How did they get the cheese on the top? But is it? Hold on. Did they drop it? Is it on its side on the ground? Is the
How is the ketchup staying still? No, that's against a wall. They took that picture against a wall.
It
How
literally
else
looks
would
like
the
they
ketchup
fell on their
stay there?
side
It
and they took their
looks-
phone out and they're
yeah.
like, it's not going to be embarrassing if I get it on Twitter. And they
That's
took a
not
picture
even a
of them in
squirt
their
of
phone
ketchup.
stick.
That's a peck of ketchup.
That's a
That is-
tomato. Look at the top right. That's how much they give you.
That is
That's a
the
dollop of
grayest
ketchup.
looking hamburger I've ever seen.
Oh my god, it's ashen.
The nasty patty.
It's the same color as the wall.
they carved the chunk out of a wall with a hammer and chisel and then put a little ketchup on it.
That is a damned burger.
I think I'm going for the cheese mishap.
Surely not.
Absolutely, no, absolutely.
you're
the
taking
one on the
Great
No,
left,
burger.
right?
absolutely.
The one
Absolutely
that
the cheese
the one that you
mishap.
would eat, right?
Yeah.
8.5.
It's
Yeah.
a factor of 10. Okay, I get it now.
Oh, chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey.
Somebody get this guy out of here.
Chicken jockey.
Dude, that's too.
What?
Even as an American, I am allowed to have an opinion on this, but that's too
The
many patties, and that burger
gluttony.
is that burger's undercooked.
The
bacon
gluttony.
is
Look
That
how much
Like
burger's
that
got
paper
its
plate
meat
is
out.
sagging.
Put that away.
The steak pie with gravy looks fucking good. A little bit too much sauce, in my opinion, but it looks good.
Yeah, it's a
For
bit
It
$3,
looks way
bucks.
better
that's a
than the
steal.
other
That
one.
looks great. Oh, I love
Yeah.
a wet meat.
Oh god. And the other thing is 8.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, very good, James. That is what that number is. You're improving. You didn't say runes this time. We're so proud of you.
Yeah, why were you so
Happy.
surprised by
I
that?
think runes is better. We should change euros to runes.
we should change all currency to runes.
And what is that in runes, good sir? Good
Four.
sir.
Everyone
How many
happy
lollipops
with
might
me.
I purchase?
And what is that in magistrate units?
How
my good boy?
89.90.
How did that disgusting piece of shit burger win that
Compared
last
to
one?
something else, it probably looked great.
Well, and
Like-
also to our honed American burger minds, like we instinctively knew that burger was improperly constructed, but to a less honed mind, it probably looked good.
Yeah.
If you think
So-
chicken can be a burger, then anything
Oh.
goes.
Pie mash and gravy is gonna win because it is yellow.
It's an oil spill on that
It-
pie.
Hold on.
It will win.
What does that mean?
It's a petri dish of mold.
It will
Jim,
win
have you-
because it is yellow.
Have you been noticing a yellow
Actually, that's
bias that
true.
we've been ignoring?
They're so right for that.
Psychologically speaking, yellow is to make you of hungrier.
That's
No.
orange.
No,
it's
yellow.
red.
Yellow and red make you hungrier. That's
No,
why.
that's orange.
No,
I don't see a sunflower and want to eat things.
You do.
It's orange. Orange is the hungry one.
No.
So are we saying?
I see blood and I get hungry like a normal American.
CT, go with your gut. We're never gonna resolve this.
Okay, I'm going with
Yeah.
custard
Yeah.
Wow.
sandwich.
Yeah, it's not yellow, you dumbass.
You weren't looking.
Must have been the wind.
Turnover, that
That's
turnover
so
looks
much
terrible.
bread. I like
Oh,
chorizo
I
as
would
much as the
fuck that
next
up.
guy, but that's so much
Another thing to
bread.
consider is these are meals meant for when you're absolutely plastered and after screaming at your team for like 7
Oh,
hours.
there is no better hangover food than fried chicken, in my opinion.
That's the
Yeah.
absolute footy meal that we're looking at. So
Damn.
yeah, the one on the right.
What?
Yeah. It's all
Yep.
carbs, baby.
The
Right.
other
I don't
one's
ever.
$10.
If I'm drunk, I never want to eat a fucking.
That one on the
hamburger.
right is for sure gonna win.
That looks
For
disgusting.
sure.
What is this?
Sausage.
Dead.
Sausage, bro.
I
Dead
mean, they
thing.
don't circumcise over there, but it's
Why-
sausage. In a they call it a hollowed cob. That's what you would do if you were a Dark Souls game set in the farm.
That's my favorite Dark Souls boss is the hollowed cob.
I like the pork and cheese puppies. Those look yummy.
I fucking love pupusas.
I really do think the one on the right won, not because it deserves to win, but because there is no justice in this world.
Oh, it's
I
from
think it's the one on the right,
Mechtown.
'cause
Cool.
It's also $4.50
That
as
says
opposed
Merthyr.
to $11.
Yeah, that's true. The price does make a difference.
Meh.
What did I fucking say? What did I say?
Dude, my bug.
Okay, that's